Hello, environmental management students. This video will help you write your summary paper, which is worth 15% of your overall grade. Also, the ability to create concise summaries is important so that you convey information in a way that your audience understands and can act upon. First, let's review the assignment instructions carefully to ensure we meet all of its requirements. In this paper, you must address each of these 5 topics in its own section. You should describe the issue and its history, identify 2 to 3 stakeholders and describe the problem from the perspective of one of them, describe the environmental and health concerns, and analyze the ties between the issue and the 3 drivers discussed in class. Each of the drivers should be discussed in its own section. And finally, what happens if the problem is not addressed? Be sure to use APA style in-text and reference citations. Now, let's look at a sample paper from a past student. While it's not perfect, it includes all of the required elements of the assignment. First, note the APA style title page. It includes the paper's full title, student's name, name of school, course and course number, the professor's name, and date of submission. To number the pages of your paper, click on Insert, then Page Number, and select Top of Page. In the drop-down box, select plain number 3 to place the page number in the top right corner of your paper. Next, let's examine how the author used headings to organize the paper. Remember the 5 required topics? Morgan has divided up the paper according to each of those topics. First is the background section. Second is the stakeholder section. Next is environmental and human health concerns. The section for the drivers of environmental change must be subdivided into 3 subtopics of population growth and consumption, energy use, and land use. The paper ends with the last section on the consequences of not addressing the problem. And don't forget your APA reference citations on the last page of the paper. Now let's take a look inside each section of the paper to see how it was constructed. The first thing to notice is how thoroughly documented the paragraph is. Each of the statistics, facts, and claims are taken from reputable sources and are provided in-text citations. Each of these in-text citations refers to a full citation on the references page. For example, the full citation information for United States Wildlife Federation 2020 is provided here on the references page. A second major point is how well Morgan uses transitions between sentences to connect ideas and keep a sharp focus on the topic. The Bay's environmental background. Morgan uses transitions such as however, now, as a result, then, and others. The transitions add to the paragraph's organization. In the next section, Morgan identifies 2 groups of stakeholders and devotes a paragraph to each group as she describes the problem from their perspective. Morgan begins each of these paragraphs with topic sentences, then develops the main idea with cited research. Environmental and human health concerns is the next required section. This time, Morgan smartly divides the discussion of this topic into 2 paragraphs to aid in this section's organization. Note that the section on the human drivers of environmental change must be subdivided into the required sections of population growth and consumption, energy use, and land use. The last required body section is consequences or the ramifications if the environmental problem is not addressed. On the last page of the paper is a list of references that were cited in the paper. Note the use of hanging indentation. All lines on the references page are double-spaced.